In a world full of ancient mysteries and hidden truths, there is one artifact that has captured the attention of scholars and seekers of knowledge for millennia. Archaeologists recently discovered a 3,000-year-old Bible, and the secrets within this ancient text are already shaking the foundation of our understanding of human existence. Could it be that the answers to our deepest existential questions are buried in the cryptic verses of this text? What forbidden knowledge has been guarded for millennia, waiting for brave souls to uncover its chilling truth? Join us on a journey that transcends time as we explore the depths of this 3,000-year-old Bible and unravel its terrifying secrets about human existence. Christians have long been fascinated by the story of the Holy Bible, immersing themselves in the events recorded in its pages. The Bible, which contains both the Old and New Testaments, paints a vivid picture of Jesus' life and his time on earth. Despite some minor differences in the texts and their authors, the central narrative remains a monumental force in the Christian world. However, a newly unearthed ancient relic, distinct from the familiar Bible, challenges the traditional belief that Jesus met his fate on the cross. This controversial text, penned by Saint Barnabas, a companion of the Apostle Paul, caused a stir when it was discovered by authorities who caught antiquities thieves trying to smuggle the Bible and other treasures worth millions. Written on animal hide with intricate handwriting, this ancient document, valued at around $20 million, is inscribed in Syriac, the native language of Jesus, adding even more significance to its discovery. Experts who have studied this document suggest that it could be anywhere between 1,500 and 2,000 years old, possibly even older. The mysteries preserved in its pages continue to captivate minds, inviting us to reconsider the narratives of history. According to the Gospel of Barnabas, this ancient text presents a shocking claim: it was not Jesus who was crucified, but Judas. In this alternative account, Jesus is portrayed not as the divine Son of God, but as a revered prophet who ascended to heaven while still alive. The Gospel also paints the Apostle Paul as an impostor. This raises the question: is this book a genuine biblical artifact or just ancient fanfiction? Back in the early days of Christianity, religious leaders had the authority to decide what content made it into the Bible, and it seems they intentionally left out the Gospel of Barnabas, favoring more traditional writings. Some researchers suggest that this Gospel might have been excluded because it doesn't mention Barnabas's death, making him the only saint without a death story in the canon. This omission piqued global interest, even catching the attention of the Vatican. Scholars who examined it have confirmed that it is authentic, not a forgery as some had thought. The Catholic Church, with its rich and intricate history, still holds many parts of its past hidden from the public. Some of this hidden knowledge is stored in the Vatican's Apostolic Archive, a collection of over 53 miles of secret information. The Bible we know today is a combination of various writings, and millions of people believe it to be sacred truth. However, the original version of the Bible contained more books than the editions available now, with 14 texts missing from modern versions, sparking curiosity about what secrets the Church may be hiding. As these hidden texts and stories started to surface, people began to dive deeper into ancient texts, including those that discuss topics like demonic possession. In modern society, both Vatican and Anglican religious scholars in Italy and Ireland acknowledge the prevalence of demonic possession, though they also warn about the dangers of spiritual abuse. Father Dino, an exorcist from Sicily, highlights the Church's ongoing awareness of sorcery and stresses the importance of proper training to avoid mistakes. Meanwhile, Father Collins of Ireland has become a guide for those seeking help against what they believe to be demonic forces. The demand for his assistance has surged in recent years. In the New Testament, Jesus is often shown casting out demons from those possessed. Catholic priests believe that possession can manifest in different ways, including obsession, which involves sudden irrational thoughts, intense obsessions, and a desire for self-harm. During sleep, individuals can experience nightmares and terrifying visions, as if an otherworldly force, often referred to as the entity, is controlling them, forcing them to act against their principles. This dark force takes over their mind and body, leading them into moral and personal ruin. According to Catholicism, those affected by such demonic forces may have unknowingly invited them into their lives. Objects, animals, or even houses can become infested by demonic presences. One form of possession involves the individual surrendering control of their body to these evil forces. Catholic doctrine urges caution, warning that what may seem like possession could sometimes be a mental health issue, and distinguishing between the two is critical. The solution to true demonic possession is an exorcism, a ritual that can only be performed by a bishop following strict guidelines to ensure it is done safely. Despite these official channels, many individuals seek help from unofficial exorcists, bypassing the Vatican's regulations. Beyond possession and exorcism, the discovery of ancient texts continues to challenge traditional Christian beliefs. The Gospel of Thomas, for example, offers a different view of Christianity. Rather than the typical Bible story, it is a collection of 114 sayings attributed to Jesus, some of which resemble those found in the New Testament, while others are completely unique. In this Gospel, Jesus encourages his followers to seek wisdom and understanding to reach a deeper spiritual level. It presents the kingdom of God not as a future event but as something that is already within and around us. This gospel was likely written in the late 1st or early 2nd century and was once popular among early Christians, though it eventually fell out of favor. Another fascinating text is the Book of Enoch, which tells the story of angels, giants, and the end of the world. This book introduces fallen angels, the Nephilim, and a complex narrative that blends with stories from Genesis. The Nephilim are depicted as giant offspring of angels and human women, and their existence led to a massive flood to cleanse the earth. The Book of Enoch was considered sacred by some early Christians, but was ultimately excluded from the Bible, though it remains a subject of fascination for many today. In this ancient narrative, Enoch himself, a holy man and the great-grandfather of Noah, is given knowledge about the end of the world and God's judgment. The Book of Enoch describes visions of heaven and the universe, but its fantastical elements, such as the notion of stars being counted or natural elements like the wind coming from a wooden box in heaven, are one reason it was left out of the Bible. Despite its exclusion, the Book of Enoch continues to inspire debate and wonder, offering an alternative perspective on biblical stories. The mysteries of these ancient texts, from the Gospel of Barnabas to the Book of Enoch, continue to captivate scholars and challenge traditional Christian teachings. They raise questions about what knowledge has been hidden and what truths might still be waiting to be discovered in the pages of history.